What is going on, everybody? We're here for a Thursday night football countdown extravaganza. We've got about, 30 minutes, maybe 25 minutes before the game starts. The Denver Broncos face off against, unfortunately for them, the Kansas City Chiefs. And I think we've got some higher lows that we're looking at here for this game. I think Russell Wilson with the interception, I think it's 0.5. So just one INT looks pretty nice. If you want a lower, let me go look and find that one. I think I take that one. I also love this Mahomes 21.5 rushing yards higher. I smashed that at Underdog Fantasy, promo code Smitty. They'll double your first deposit up to $100. Here's the link right now. I'm going to pin the link in the live chat right this very second so we can all jump in there. And I believe they're still doubling your first deposit up to $500 right now. That could be a very, very short period of time, so make sure you get on over there before they end that bad boy. But Underdog Fantasy, promo code Smitty. The link enters promo code Smitty for you. I'm going to pin that link right now. It is pinned. It's in the live chat, pinned, and it's in the description of every video. I also love this Kelsey 63.5 higher. And like I said, this Russell Wilson interception, what is it? It's 0.5. So higher than 0.5. Did I say lower earlier? I meant if you want a negative, I guess, higher or low. But you'd hit the higher on this, obviously. So 0.5 for an interception. So all he has to do is throw one pick. Let's throw this one on screen real quick. And you guys can see this one. Then we'll hit the intro. Then we'll get to some of the super chats and see if we can answer some questions if anybody's got some dilemmas. So yeah, Russell Wilson, 0.5 interceptions higher. I like all three of these. I think these are all three smashes. Happy Halloween. We got some Halloween decorations in the house. Hit that thumb up button on your way in the door. Appreciate you. Let's roll.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Smitty is also live whenever news breaks.
From the FantasyFootballShow.com news desk, here is your breaking news.
So, breaking news. There is some breaking news here. Obviously, Travis Kelce is active for Thursday. He'll be active and ready to go. That's why we love the higher on the 63.5 yards. We also think that Patty Mahomes is probably coming in hot in this game because he's been very meh. Kelce's been very meh lately. It's been very, pedestrian, if you will, for these Kansas City Chiefs players in terms of fantasy football production. But just like DJ Moore was tied to the slow start by Justin Fields and people freaked out about DJ Moore, I think people freaking out about Travis Kelce are going to be very, very disappointed in themselves if they knee-jerk reacted to send him packing, because it's coming full circle. Mahomes will get on track. It's going to happen tonight. And then after that, it's like, full go. It's full go season. Pacheco's a great play on the high lows as well today. I think it's like a 93 or something, 93, 94 total yards. I love that one. I'll throw that one up here as well. That's a fantastic one if anybody needs another one, if they want to put 5 of these high lows together on Underdog and get 20 times multiplier on it. So I think it was, it's 92.5 total yards. Let me throw that on here. This is for Pacheco if you need another one. So I like the Russell Wilson 0.5 interceptions. I love this bad boy right here. Let's throw this on screen here. And these are some of my favorites on Underdog right now. So hit that link that's in the live chat. It's in the description. Use code Smitty. Get that double your deposit up to, I believe, still 500. That could end at any moment and go back to 100. But do it now. Do it live. Links pinned. Links in the description. 92.5 rushing, receiving combined yards. I love that one for a boy Pacheco. So Kelce, gonna have a good day. I don't want to hear any sort of, should I bench Kelce for? Don't even ask me. Amon-Ra St. Brown, abdomen, is a full participant in practice. Let's go.
Mashed potatoes!
But Smitty, we're hearing that he's going to have the hernia surgery again, Smitty, because Twitter's blowing up with all kinds of Amon-Ra rumors, Smitty. But are we worried about Amon-Ra being out for 4 to 6 weeks? I heard Amon-Ra's under the knife again, Smitty. bunch of rumors spreading Rodgers out there on Twitter or X, if you will. So, no, Amon-Ra's healthy, ready to rumble, okay? This right here, Chris Olave upgraded to full participation in Thursday's practice.
Mashed potatoes!
Yeah, buddy.
That's right. That is right. Good news coming around finally, full circle for us there, too. And Austin Eckler at practice, full participant in practice on Thursday. Eckler season's back, baby. And those of you that traded for him on the low and, oh, Smitty, this guy's funny. No one traded Eckler on the low. Ask the hundreds and hundreds of people that have pulled off Eckler trades in the comments. The world doesn't just revolve around you and your league where the guy that owns Eckler isn't 0-5 or 1-4, Bob. So Eckler, full participant.
Mashed potatoes!
Let's roll. Okay, I believe that's all the news and notes. So we are back to, we need to help out all these super chatters out before this game kicks off. Let's start off with the $20 hauler from Senior Rojo. 1-4, I have 3 trade offers. JT for my Lamb, JT for my St. Brown, and Ford or for my Hopkins. First of all, you don't trade St. Brown. He's fine. You don't trade Lamb, JT for my Lamb. You're trading Hopkins. I mean, Hopkins has one great game. That's a smash. Do I decline all offers? No, you hit the Hopkins one. You do it live.
You've just been Smitty approved.
That's a fantastic one. And thank you for your $20 hauler, bro.
Alert. Super chat alert. Alert. Super chat alert.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're putting this one on 20, 19, 20. All right, we got to get heavier weight for these shoulders. All $20 haulers get a pump. Your boys, I feel like I'm getting a little more fit. Does anybody think they're seeing a difference? Are we noticing anything? Are we noticing anything at all? I think we are. Senior, thank you for the $20 hauler. Lego coming in with the 20 wad. What's up, good man? Wanted to start Gibbs or Roshan in my flex, but both look uncertain. Third best option is Rashee Rice. That's not bad. I go Rashee Rice. Without knowing anything, go Rice. He's not a bad play, Lego. Does the chat agree go Rashee Rice rather than wait around for something that might not unravel properly? Lego, thank you for the 20.
Alert. Super chat alert. Alert. Super chat alert.
Okay. We're going to do 12. All right. I do feel better doing shoulders tries. Are we looking jacked? I think we're getting pretty solid. The muscle isn't defined yet, but we're getting there. We're getting jacked. You guys are my trainers. You guys are the reason I'm getting in shape, and I can't thank you enough. $20 hauler from Michael KCPA. Michael KCPA, your followers appreciate you. Thank you, Michael KCPA. Where's my Michael KCPA song when I need it? This guy's the only man here with his own song. Where is it?
Michael K. CPA, when you've got bills to pay. Michael K. CPA, he is here to stay.
Alert. Super chat alert. Alert. Super chat alert.
Let's go with 15, 13, 14. I need to get a burn. Ugh. We definitely need to get 35-pound weights now. Michael K, CPA to the moon. I appreciate you more than you appreciate me, Michael K. I can promise you that. And Cheryl dropping a $20 holler. Hey, Smitty, what are your thoughts on McLaughlin tonight with Javonte playing? Flex spot McLaughlin or London or McLaurin? I think I go McLaughlin. I hate saying that without the chat weighing in. If the chat could weigh in on this one, I mean, London's spotty. I like London. He could have a touchdown and 100 yards at any moment, but he could also drop a goose egg. McLaurin, the same thing. I think McLaughlin's crafty enough that they're not going to not utilize him. So, can we get a chat vote on McLaughlin, London, or McLaurin? I would probably go McLaughlin. Flex spot McLaughlin or Dell. Okay, so flex one, McLaughlin, London, McLaurin, McLaughlin. Flex spot McLaughlin or Dell or Gibbs, Dotson. Maybe you hedge it here and you go Dell in this one. And running back 2, McLaughlin, Roschon, Gibbs. You got to go McLaughlin. You also could go London, Dell, McLaughlin to kind of hedge everything. But I do like McLaughlin tonight. I think they probably use him quite a bit. So I would probably go McLaughlin, Dell, McLaughlin. But that's my choice there. Thank you for the $20 holler.
Alert. Super chat alert. Alert. Super chat alert.
11, 12, 13, 14. Get the burn. 15. Getting jacked. Thank you, Cheryl, for being my trainer tonight and also dropping a $20 holler. First super chat of the night gets a standing O from Jack.
Let's go, mashed potatoes.
Appreciate Jack coming in strong. Jack says, start one, Jaleel, Javonte, DeMarcado, Ingram. I'm going Jaleel. I think everybody here probably would too. It's just the right move. No guarantees it works out, but I traded away St. Brown plus Herbert for Flowers, Kyron, Trevor Lawrence. I'd rather have St. Brown and if that's Justin Herbert, I'd rather have St. Brown and Justin Herbert. I like Kyron, but I still, that quarterback upgrade, even though I do like T-Law still, I like St. Brown and Kyron near the same, and you're getting a big quarterback upgrade. So I'd probably say I wouldn't have done that. I'm 1-4, and Garrett and Gibbs on my bench. I needed to do it. Any thoughts? I don't hate it. If that's Khalil Herbert, it's a whole different story, but I'd rather have Justin Herbert. Did I spell Chiefs wrong? Chiefs, I did. Chiefs, thank you for telling me that. Chiefs there. Thank you for telling me that. Sometimes I'm going so fast. Hey, Smitty, need to start one running back, Jeff Wilson or Javonte Williams. God, I go Javonte because you don't know if Jeff Wilson's going to play. That's a tough one, though, because if he plays Jeff Wilson, you're going to probably be pretty pissed he didn't play him. But at the same time, you can't mess around with that, and Javonte's playing. So take the Wilson fumble. Take the Wilson fumble. Oh, on underdog? Yeah, that's a good one, too. Ron Navy says take the Russell Wilson fumble. That's not a bad idea. Nice one. Bryson with the $2 hauler. Would you give Higgins and receive Achane? I would. I'd rather wait on Achane. In that scenario, I feel like you can easily plug that spot, that wide receiver spot, more so than, take the risk of not having Achane. Moss or Jacoby Myers. Myers is safer. Moss is higher risk, higher reward. Risky because JT will get more work, but he's definitely got higher upside because of what he did last week. Need an emergency starter, Minshew, Ritter, Carr, Daniel Jones, Mayfield. I'd probably go Minshew. Mayfield's not bad, but I'd probably go Minshew for safety, Mayfield for high upside, I suppose. But a lot of risk. Minshew's safer. I think Minshew does okay. Aaron Jones, DK for Bijan, Pickens, Ford. Actually, let me look at the schedule real quick on that Minshew question, to be honest. Because you got the Colts, they're at home, right? Or are they not at home? No, they're away at Jacksonville. I still think Minshew probably there. Yeah, I'm gonna go Minshew. I mean, Detroit's got a kind of a tough defense, man. I don't know that I'm all excited about Baker, and I don't know what's going on with Derek Carr. I would easily go Minshew. Aaron Jones, DK for Bijan, Pickens, Ford. I'm going Bijan, Pickens because I believe Pickens is good enough to get near DK that I've just taken that Bijan value, bro. Out of T-Law Fields, yeah. Tank Dell. Okay, yeah, do that. Get the Bijan side, whatever that does for you. Bijan, whether it's hold him or go get him. Bijan. AJ Brown and Andrews for Amon-Ra and Hawkinson. Very even Steven, bro. The tight ends you could argue, the wide receivers you can argue. You're 5-0 for a reason. Maybe you you stand down. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's very even. McLaughlin over Javonte, probably for tonight. But I am still very hopeful about Javonte. I want everybody to know that. But McLaughlin's got to roll. $20 hauler.
Alert. Super chat alert. Alert. Super chat alert.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We're doing 20. We want to burn. Ugh. God. Shoulders are fried right now. I don't do enough shoulders. I've done more curls than anything. Shoulders is like the second time we've done it. Start Pierce or Javonte in my flex. I'm going to go probably Pierce if I... That Houston Texan game is in Houston, right? Against the Saints. I just don't know what Javonte's workload's going to be. Can we vote on this one? Javonte or Dameon Pierce, please, for RS. Can we get a vote? Javonte or Dameon Pierce? Okay? I have Goddard, but put Pitts, just hit waivers. Could be a backup. I'd grab Pitts as a backup. Would have to give up Gabe Davis or Ford. Ford's okay. Thoughts on these two items? I guess I'd rather have Pitts maybe than Ford, but then again, what did Ford even do last week? Let me pull, before you drop Ford, let me just pull him up real quick. Because I'll be honest, I don't even know what his total was at the end of the game. He's been very disappointing. He had such promise. 9 carries for 26 yards. And no, that was in week 4. They had a week 5 bye, that's right. 9 carries for 26 yards. 10 carries for 18 yards, but he did have the touchdown. He had 2 touchdowns in week 3. He's kind of been salvaging everything with the touchdowns. His yards per carry have been mediocre. Plays San Francisco in week 6. Going to get demolished there. There's turmoil in Cleveland. Guys, would you rather have Ford or Pitts as a backup? And we got a Pierce vote. Pierce is the answer. Let's let the chat decide whether you should cut Ford for Kyle Pitts, but Dameon Pierce is definitely your guy. Slayer in the building. Slayer to the freaking moon. Appreciate Slayer, my guy. Slayer says, I need a flex. Deonta Foreman, Charbonnet, Curtis Samuel, Palmer, Mingo. I'd probably go... Foreman's a high-risk, high-reward play, but you have time to know if that's going to be more secure. You know what I mean? So I probably lean toward Foreman if he's going to get run. And if he's not, if, let's say, Roshan clears the protocol and looks fantastic walking into the week, then you can switch into Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel ain't bad, though. He's pretty safe. He's a very low-end safe play. Eric with the $12 hauler. Team is T-Law, Ridley, Watson, Flowers, Dell, JSN, K9, Brees, Pacheco, Achan, Charbonnet, and talks about trading K9 and Zay Flowers for Chase and Gibbs. I would definitely take Chase and Gibbs, I think. K9's already had the bye. That's nice, though. Or Pacheco, Zay for Waddle. That's pretty even. I think Pacheco's going to have a great night. I think Pacheco's going to have a great season. So that's pretty close. I'd probably rather have, I guess, Waddle and Gibbs on the off chance Gibbs does go nuts at some point this year. I know everybody's going to say it's not going to happen, but the stars could align for that. I like that one. K9, Zay. I mean, the problem is, right? No, you can do both of them, right? No, you can't because Zay's involved. I mean, try and do maybe both of them. I mean, it depends on your running back situation. You got K9 Brees. So, Pacheco. Oh, you can't do both. Well, you could, but it would be risky. I'd probably say, give me the Chase Gibbs. K9 for Chase and Gibbs. And then keep Pacheco. But, I mean, that's a tough one. I think Chase is probably worth it. Perps with a $20 hauler. Perps, appreciate you. Hey, Smitty, what tight end to drop? Logan Thomas Ferguson or Musgrave? Probably... That's a tough one because, bro, they all have certain upside. You know, Ferguson's been pretty steady, but last week against the Niners was a rough one. But he had 7 targets, 4 targets, 7 targets each of the previous weeks. But he's only got 1 touchdown and really only 1 game over 48 yards. So I'd probably say I like Musgrave and what he's doing. Musgrave, I definitely don't cut Reed right now because I feel like he's just getting massive volume. He's such an injury risk, but I think he's probably the best option at the moment, maybe, while he's getting the targets. He's just getting tons of targets. Musgrave's had 8, 1, and 7 targets in the last 3 games. I'm going to say probably drop Ferguson, but that's just me. Or do I drop Reed or JSN? I kind of feel like JSN is such a droppable player right now, but we could live to regret it. Jaden Reed's probably the safest drop, but at the same time, do you really want 3 tight ends? If you can't trade them, if you could trade them, if they're valuable that way, maybe. But I guess, you know, with Christian Watson back and Jaden Reed's going to be inconsistent. He's pretty good, but he'll be inconsistent. I guess I'd say drop Reed, I suppose, and try and make some trades. Packers with a $5 hauler, 12-man PPR, Josh Allen, K9, Swift, Olave, Puka, Komet, Roshan. I have the most points against. Trade JJ for Devontae Smith and KJ Osborne. Absolutely not. Can you get someone? I mean, Osborne's okay, but can you get somebody else? I would do this if you could get somebody else, Packers. Worst case scenario, you could try and do it, but I just think that, like, with Devontae Smith struggling, you should be getting something more significant. And while Osborne's okay, he's not any sort of lock to be in your lineup necessarily. You know, he's going to be a guy you don't start and he does great. You put him in and he does bad and you take him out. Tua Fields, get a different running back or a wide receiver somehow. You know, there's got to be somebody. Tua Fields, Kamara, Monty, Gibbs, Achane, Hill, DJ Moore, Olave. You can probably wait on Achane, by the way. This is a good enough team. Laporta. Do I trade Monty and Garrett Wilson and Dylan for Amon-Ra, Barkley, and Javonte? I probably would. I think Monty and Amon-Ra are pretty damn close. Barkley's significantly more valuable than Garrett Wilson. Even if you can't get rid of him, I still don't mind that value. You're buying low. I would say go ahead and do that trade. And probably wait on Achane because you got the team that can do it. Pacheco for Waddle or Pacheco for Metcalf and Charbonnet? They're both pretty good. I would say, man, Metcalf is so tough to... I mean, he's been doing well, right? He's got 2 touchdowns. He's a 112-yard game. He has a 75-yard game, and then he struggled last week. Got a bye week, or just got off his bye week, so he's bye week free. I'd probably lean toward Pacheco for Metcalf and Sharbs on the off chance that Charbonnet wins you a league. You know, so I'd probably take that, but it's very arguable. Smitty, are you changing exercises up during each show, balancing it out? I am now. At first I wasn't. I was doing all curls, but I started to realize that the super chats, the $20, you guys are so generous, I was going to blow out my arm. So I do. I'm going curls, triceps, shoulders. But I'm not really doing very many different exercises. I'm mainly just doing curls or hammer curls. Then I'm doing triceps. I might maybe do something over the head, but mainly the pulley system here that I got here, the rubber bands. And then with the shoulders, I may switch it up and do like rows or something in a minute if I can't lift my arms. But definitely been, as I've been doing more, I've been seeing more definition because you got to do your tries, and I hadn't been, so I'm definitely mixing it up now. Josh Downs or Jaleel? Probably Jaleel. I'd throw Jaleel in there. He's an exciting player right now. Not Kwani. Trade Amon-Ra and Ridley for Chase and Pierce. Amon-Ra and Ridley. Probably not Amon-Ra and Ridley for Chase and Pierce and Downs. I'll flip Pierce, Cards, running back, and Kamara for Walker and Debo. If you can do that, yeah. Okay, sum total, I would rather have Chase, Debo, and Walker than Amon-Ra, Ridley, and like the Cardinal running back, and you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, but if you can't do that, I don't know that you're, I mean, bro, Pierce is not easy to trade. If you haven't lined that up, I don't think that that's just going to work because you want it to work, though. I think Ridley and Amon-Ra is almost too much to give up for Chase, because what if Chase goes back to 40 yards next week? How are you going to feel about that? I think Chase is amazing, but he's not going to score 3 TDs every week, have 200 yards, and, there's going to be days where Amon-Ra and Ridley each individually can outscore him. So I don't know. It also depends on your depth. But if you could promise me you could get that other deal done, then I would do it, sum total. I just traded Osborne and Rachaad White for Olave.
Got him.
That's a definite got him moment, bro. Congratulations on that lambasting of a trade. Got offered my Bijan for Hall and Olave. I'd take Hall and Olave and run. And that isn't a knock on Bijan. It's just you're getting insane value from players that I absolutely love across the board. So thank you for that super chat, young man. Now we open the phone lines that are brought to you by Soberon. Soberon is the highest super chatter of the month so far of October. He knocked off Raw Navy, and his name's Soberon, so it's quite ironic. Dial into the show.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Brought to you by Alex Soberon. These are 30-second phone calls because we're in a little tight little schedule here. The game's kicking off. I cannot give anybody more than the 30 seconds. I have to hang up on you and answer as best I can from what you said. Traded JJ and Deshaun Watson for Tua and Waddle. JJ and Deshaun Watson for Tua and Waddle. I would take Tua and Waddle and run. That's a good trade in that situation. All right, you got 30 seconds, Zach.
All right, Smitty. I just traded Zay Flowers and Drake London for Waddle. Smitty approved or no?
Zay Flowers and Drake London for Waddle. Zay Flowers, Drake London for I would Smitty approve that. I like the Waddle side.
You've just
Thanks,
been
Smitty. Appreciate
Smitty
it.
approved.
Arguable because I like Zay a lot, but that's not an easy call, but it's a call I'm willing to make right now. I think Waddle's gonna bounce back a little bit, so yeah, I'm good with that. Guys, if you didn't know, I'm on Raw practice in full. Kelsey's a go. Olave practice in full. If anybody didn't see this piece of news, Olave practice in full. And, of course, our boy Austin Eckler has practiced in full as well. So, good news all around for the Broskis. They're doing broski things this week. We're going to have a good week. I can feel it. Mahomie higher at 21.5 rushing yards. Hit that. I've got the Pacheco higher than 92.5 rushing receiving yards. And we got the behind this right here. Kelsey higher than 63.5 yards receiving. And Russell Wilson higher than 0.5 INT, so he just needs to throw one pick and we land that one. So get on your underdog here. Underdog Fantasy promo code Smitty. They'll double your first deposit up to $500 for a limited time. So that could end as of this moment and go back to 100, but either way they're going to match you up to that certain level, 100 or up to 500. Cole, appreciate Cole with this one here. Traded JT, Devontae Smith, and Madison for ETN, Ridley, McLaughlin. JT, Devontae Smith, ETN, Ridley, McLaughlin. It's pretty even, bro. I mean, ETN, Ridley feels a little safer than Devontae Smith, JT. So I'd say I lean that way just a hair. McLaughlin got the first carry. Okay, I got to get to the game. I don't know why the game didn't play for me. I didn't even see the kickoff here. It didn't switch over. Or paused. Okay, let me relaunch Amazon Prime. Damn Prime. Marty, hold on a second. We got a party foul here. Well, turn down the background noise if you could there, Marty boy. Okay, let me pull up Amazon Prime here. And let's load this game because it's not loading for me. Come on, Amazon Prime! Didn't even see the beginning. Didn't even see the kickoff. Marty, what can I do for you? You got 30 seconds.
Marty is here. I got to know, is Joe Burrow going to be better than Goff this week?
I would think so, but you never know. That's a very, very close call, my broski. Javante's in the backfield. Javante's back. I really hope Javante reemerges. I think McLaughlin's a great play regardless. I think they use both of them, especially in the passing game. But I want to see Javante. Yes, Javante! I want to see this guy succeed so badly because he's so good. And I just feel like he's getting screwed. I don't even know what we were talking about. What was the question, bro?
Burrow over Goff.
I mean, I can't sit Burrow off of that big comeback, bro. You know, like Goff's the kind of guy that could be sneaky better than 4 or 5 guys you wouldn't have imagined, you know. But I definitely don't think I could sit Burrow. Javante's still in the game. I love it. Javante's still in the game. Hand off to Javante. Let's do it again. Let's run it back. Rinse and repeat. I like this. He looks strong too. The problem with Javante is like, he's not getting good play calls. Then Jaleel McLaughlin will come in and get that scat back carry. Kind of like when Joshua Kelly looked so good with Eckler in there because they take Eckler out and they'd be like, okay, they're throwing the ball. The defense plans for it. And then they hand the ball off and he's got an open wide lane. And so I feel like that's what McLaughlin got initially. But he has shown very good explosion. And I do like him. I think they have to use both of them. If I was the coach, McLaughlin earned his keep. Like he's explosive. But I still run Javante up the gut over and over and over. And I give Jaleel a lot of third down work and a lot of like sweeps to the outside. I'd use Jaleel McLaughlin like the Detroit Lions should be using Jahmyr Gibbs. Like the Miami Dolphins are using Devon Achane and still running Mostert up the gut. That's how you utilize 2 RBs. Detroit's not doing it properly. It's frustrating. So let's see if Denver does it. But anything else, Marty? I gave you more time because I got caught up in my own little moment here. What else can I do for you?
Appreciate you. I appreciate you, Smitty. I need the roast beef reassurance there, man. I need to hear it.
All right, broski. All right, later.
Later.
Sack Russell. Sack Limited. Sack Mr. Limited. Now I'm rooting for a first down. So I don't know what I want. Like, why did I want that series to end? Why did I want Russell Wilson to fail there when I wanted Javante to get another carry? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Smitty, I accepted the trade, D. Smith and McLaurin for James Cook and Gabe Davis. I like that, bro. Look, Devontae Smith's a great buy low. Okay, 4th and 3. They're going for it. Mr. Limited's going for it. Appreciate that. I like that trade, bro. I really do. Stream Dolphins over the Saints last week. Guts telling me to start T. Law this week. I don't blame you, Isaac. I like T. Law as a comeback. Put the shades on. I guess you're right, bro. Actually, let's see how these work. We got these blue light blocking glasses that are similar. So, you know, they're not sunglasses. So the other ones work really well. Plus, I got a lot of different lighting in here. The sunglasses actually work really well. I know a lot of people think some people hate it. They're like, why are you wearing sunglasses, bro? It's not nighttime, bro. Dial into the phone line if you want to call in real quick. 30-second phone calls only. You get hung up on after 30 seconds, okay? And I answer what I can. So do your best. Do your best. Do it live. We got Mr. Limited going out there 4th and 3. There might be a YouTube delay, so don't think my TV's way behind. Well, Holmes is looking like frustrated. He's like, I thought I was going to get the ball right now. This is not what I anticipated. I'm waiting for the football. I was going to throw it to Kelsey right now. What are we doing? Mr. Limited talking to his imaginary friends. Are they just trying to get him off sides here? No, they're not. Mr. Limited drops back. He's scrambling. And he's not going to get it. Now I get to go on the field earlier than I thought and throw a touchdown pass to Travis Kelsey. My room glows blue. Give me them aviators. Let's go, Kelsey. This is what's happening in the huddle as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. In case anybody didn't, I've got the actual volume in my earpiece of the actual audio. We're gonna go blue 35 on 2. Kelsey, I want you to just go into the end zone and put your hands up. Catch the ball, and then we'll do it again in the second quarter. The script, hold on. I got the script somewhere right here. The script says Kelsey has 2 touchdowns by halftime, but then doesn't do anything the second half and frustrates everybody. T-Law or Burrow this week? I'm going Burrow, but Isaac, it's tough, bro. Trust your gut. A little bit of Pacheco in my life. A little bit of Pacheco by my side. A little bit of Kelsey's all we need. They said the Colts into. Can you imagine if we like sent Mahomes to the aliens and like aliens came down and like, please send us your best athlete in the world. We send Mahomes. Hello, I'm considered one of the best athletes on planet Earth. Let's send him Mike Tyson. It's Mike Tyson. I'm scary. I'm mean. I'm the scariest man on the planet. Mike Tyson. I'm scary. I'm mean. These are our 2 best athletes of all time. Why does Mahomes sound like... I don't know why he sounds like a combo of Yoda and... What's up, Travis?
Hey, not much. If Foreman's only running back for Chicago, would you flex him over Jerome Ford this week, or you going with Ford still?
I probably go with Foreman if he's the lone starter. But if let's say he's not, and Roshan's like starting, then you got to divert. But I mean, Foreman's not bad.
And then what about Downs this week? You like the running backs better?
Yeah. If Foreman's starting, Pacheco up the gut. If Foreman's starting, but like if Foreman's not starting, Downs is probably the safest, and I don't know. But I do like Foreman if he's starting. It doesn't sound great for Roshan right now, but we still got a little time. Like we got tomorrow, we got
right,
and it's been such a long amount of time since he got concussed. So I mean, I don't know how he wouldn't be ready yet, but crazier things have happened.
And then I missed the beginning of the show. Did you say anything about Laporta?
No. What about him?
Just wait and see, right?
Oh,
you didn't hear he missed practice?
Yeah, but I don't think it's anything serious. I think he's gonna play. Laporta, the last news on Laporta is, I'll pull it up here and read the latest that I have on him. But I haven't heard anything that's like frightening at all, unless something else broke.
No, it was just weird that they didn't really say much about it, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot of maintenance, a lot of players going through maintenance right now. Kelsey, pitch play, first down. Kelsey, look at that.
Nice.
Look at that. Yeah, Laporta, let me just go to the latest news. Laporta doesn't practice. This is the first we're hearing. Yeah, I don't see anything that makes me just keep an eye on it. Like it could develop. I mean, but there's nothing that I've seen that says that there's a huge cause for concern. But we'll keep an eye on it. We'll definitely have that info when enough time. Mahomes throwing it to Kelsey. Here we go. This is starting. Kelsey's returning to form. I could feel it right now. All right, Travis, anything else?
No, that's all. I'll talk to you later.
All right, later, pal. Yeah, I don't think Laporta's gonna miss time, but you never know. I mean, we just got to monitor it. Burrow over Purdy. Probably low scoring for Purdy. I don't know. I mean, Superfish, you got to trust your gut on that one, but I'm not sitting Burrow after that big game. You could say the same thing about Purdy, but I'm glad we're looking like we have Burrow back. And the fact that before the game he was saying his calf didn't hold him back at all, the fact that Burrow scrambled like a handful of times was fantastic news. Burrow's running all over the place. For him, at least. When I say Burrow's running all over the place, for him, he's running all over the place. But trade Brees and Watson for Eckler. I probably would take Eckler. He's bye-week free. You don't have an offense you're worried about like with Brees Hall, who, I think will be fine, and we all love Brees Hall. Oh, almost an interception by Patty Mahomes. I didn't see him. He showed up out of nowhere. Fields or Burrow? That's a tougher one. Chat, can we get a Fields or Burrow? Can we get you guys to answer this one right here? Corey's question's tough. Fields or Burrow? That's a really, really, really tough call. I'd probably say Fields, but I don't know, man. That's really tough. And then you look at the matchup and you say, that game that hold on, Mahomes in the gun, complete. Mahomes looks on point. That last pass was an anomaly. Where was I? Fields and Burrow, was it? Burrow at home versus the Seahawks. And the Chicago Bears are away or at home. They're at home, right? They're at home versus the Vikings. I'm probably going Fields. I think his matchup's pretty solid, but they're both solid plays. Like you probably got to make a trade. Like holding on to those guys is probably not wise when you can upgrade. Man, Denver's batting down a lot of Mahomes' balls. Hey, I didn't know he was there. He's hiding there again. 4th and 3. 3 and 2. QB Stroud. Running backs Bijan Swift, Ramondre, Roshan Mitchell. Wide receivers Adams, Godwin, Hopkins, Mims, Rice. Was offered Nico for Ramondre. I'd probably rather take the gamble on Ramondre. Bouncing back to some degree versus going after Nico, to be honest, because I do think Nico and Dell will rotate, and I like Dell a lot. I do, but I'm probably rolling with the idea of Ramondre bouncing back. So I'm going to say keep Ramondre. It just doesn't feel like it feels like a better risk to bank on him. Smitty, I have Mahomes. Should I pick up Love in waivers and drop Ahmed or Gainwell? I would probably drop Ahmed, bro, and pick up Love. Absolutely. I know everybody's really mad at Jordan Love right now, but I mean, he was like QB 5 or 6 before last week. Thank you again, Bobson. Bobson to the moon. Marty in the building. Appreciate you, Marty. Mike O'Hearn says go Fields. He says it a number of times. No Mahomes. Points, please, says boom. Tyler, no bro. Trade away Etienne for Saquon. I'd rather have Etienne. I don't trust Saquon at all. I'm only trading for Saquon if it's like you're getting him like nearly for free in some like JJ deal where you're getting like that Devontae Smith and Barkley for JJ. That's where I take Saquon. Those are the moves that I'm potentially going to acquire him for. That's it. I doubt Tank Dell will be 100% this week. Snap count guaranteed, says Broom. Appreciate you, Marty. Well, guys, I'll be back for the wrap-up show, the reaction show to the Thursday night game. So I will see you all later. I'm going to grab something to eat, and because we come back on Thursday, that means this show on Thursday is a little shorter. It's almost like we do a part 1 and part 2. So I'll see you all in a little bit. Kind of regret not accepting. Mr. T says. What is the deal that you didn't accept? My Camara. Let's see here. My Camara for their Nico and Stevenson. I need some depth. I wouldn't do that. No, I would Smitty disapprove that. So I'm glad you didn't accept. I want Camara. This one right here confuses me a little bit. Scott, Nico or Olave. Not that Olave can outscore everyone in one given week, but I mean, are we really going here? Like Olave's a top 15 top 18 overall pick. Nico's not a second-round player, bro. He's good. He's really good. I like Nico a lot, but this is not. You got to start your studs, bro. This is a syndrome right here where people do not start their studs. Do not start my stud syndrome is what you're suffering with right now, bro. Get a little bite to eat, get a little sleep, wake up in the morning, you should feel better, and maybe you'll be cured of I don't want to start my stud syndrome. Appreciate you all. Thank you for your super chats, your generous super chats. I've got several $20 haulers in here tonight. I got to take these off because I can't see the color difference. I had Senior Rojo. I had Lego come in with the 20 wad. Lego, I got to hit Legos. Every time Lego drops a 20, I usually give them this little. That's who we're going after. Devontae Smith, baby. Maybe we can put, for luck, maybe we can put Javonte in here. And that will get Javonte into the end zone. Wouldn't this be amazing if this is like our secret luck? Javonte just broke off a run! It's working! It's working! I have a little delay too, so that was all live. It's working! It's working! Javonte's looking good. Okay, so Cheryl with a $20 hauler, RS with a $20 hauler, Perps with a $20 hauler. I think those were all of them. My eyes are all jacked up from these blue light blocking glasses now when I take it off. Like all the colors are looking the same. Cheryl, Michael K, CPA, Batman, Senior Rojo. Appreciate all of your $20 haulers. Give it to Javonte again. Oh, that was a horrible. There's the over on the interception. Russell Wilson. Boom! Just like that. Nailed it! Nailed it! That was easy. That was easy peasy. Done. Victory. Victory. And Perps with a $10 hauler. All $10 haulers get that moonshot, baby. Perp says, Smitty, is there any combo you'd feel this is worth for trading Tyreek? I'd really need to know what you've got, but let me give you some examples. So A.J. Brown and a garbage. Okay, so this guy is offering A.J. Brown and a garbage running back. So it's A.J. Brown and a Aaron Jones. It's Breece Hall and a Devontae Smith. It's Waddle and then Aaron Jones or ETN. It's JT and Waddle, JT and Debo. Maybe not even that, actually. JT and Devontae Smith, JT and Lamb, JT and Olave, JT and those types of players. That's what it is, bro. It's Achane and maybe Ridley, Achane and maybe Olave in something, you know what I mean? Like if you were to take a big gamble. And I don't even know if I would do that because what if Achane doesn't come back for 7 weeks? But if he does come back, you know, a Ridley and Achane for Tyreek Hill for a team that doesn't have a chance of winning, like you've got to make a move. But if you've got an amazing squad, then I don't even trade Tyreek Hill for Achane and Ridley if my team's 5-0 or 4-1. So it depends. Context matters. Appreciate everybody dropping their supers. Thank you, Perps. Appreciate you all. See you all later tonight. Thank you to my mods. Sick Nasty in the building. Sick Nasty, Travis Rowe. I don't know if Blackbeard's in here or Terry Roberts or Vampy. I think Vampy was here earlier. If Vampy's still here, thank you to all my mods. I'll see you all on the recap show. Deuces. Is Gibbs a hold? Absolutely, Fabs. What are you going to do, drop him? Can't drop Gibbs. I know everyone's pissed off at him, but like if Monty breaks, Monty literally came off an injury and they gave him his career high carries. Like if they break him, he's going to go nuts. So unfortunately, we're waiting on that. It sucks. It is what it is, but he's definitely he's like a Charbonnet right now. You know, it sucks, but he is. Him and Charbonnet. Gibbs is one of the most attractive backup cuffs, league-winning sleeping giants in fantasy. That's where he is now. But you got to look at it from a different light. You got to walk out of the room, close the door, then re-enter the room and say, okay, what is Gibbs? Gibbs is a backup. What is Gibbs? He's Zach Charbonnet. What is Gibbs? He's Tank Bigsby. All right, see you all tonight. Kelsey wide open, just wide open. Where Kelsey breaking off a monster play. Monster. All right, see you all later.